getting to know someone as a family friend or a friend of your father's is very different from having the honor of working alongside them.
Hey, I'm Warren Kinsella for Sun Media. This is my open letter to David Johnston. Dear David Johnston, hope you don't mind this unsolicited open letter. It's unlikely we're going to be meeting anywhere anytime soon. There's no time to waste. And the use of the word we is deliberate. In this case, it's the many Canadians who have long admired you. You don't know all of us, but we certainly know you. You have been the Governor General of all of Canada. You've been a celebrated author and academic. You studied at Harvard and Cambridge universities. You were a university president. You're a former colonel of the Royal Canadian Regiment. And you've been part of so many distinguished panels and commissions, I actually don't have enough room to list them all. So after all of that, after acquiring such a remarkable reputation over 8 decades, I've got to ask, what were you thinking? What were you thinking when you accepted Justin Trudeau's offer? Why would you do that? Why? In your case, it couldn't possibly be wealth. You're quite wealthy already. Couldn't be knowledge. You were widely regarded as one of the smartest guys in Canada. And it couldn't be influence either. You're regularly consulted by political leaders of all stripes. Like Stephen Harper made you Governor General. Why? What is it? What persuaded you to act as Justin Trudeau's special rapporteur into the growing Chinese election interference scandal? Did you lose your senses? Because as we all know, you're not just smart, you're brilliant. You knew, didn't you, what would happen? You knew that people, reasonable, fair-minded people, would be absolutely gobsmacked that you would take such an assignment. Why? You know why. You have publicly admitted that you have been a good friend of Justin Trudeau for his entire life. You've gone skiing together. You've attended the same swishy parties in Rockcliffe and Rosedale and Westmount or wherever. Seriously, you have been a key member of the Trudeau Foundation, which received hundreds of thousands of dollars in Chinese graft, and which literally bears the surname of the man who has pulled you into the muck where he spends most of his time. Why? Why did you do that? All that you needed to say is this: Justin, you rule like you ski, recklessly. I obviously cannot be your independent rapporteur in this stinking China mess. 1, because we took money from China, and 2, because I'm too close to you and your family. So do the right thing and call a public inquiry. That's what you needed to say. Now, does all of that represent what lawyers, which you are, by the way, call a conflict of interest, a real conflict of interest? Maybe not, but it's a perceived conflict of interest, without a doubt. And for a Canadian with a reputation as incredible as yours, that is a problem. It's not just partisan conservatives and bloc leaders who are saying so. Everyone, the people who look up to you and admire you, are saying so. Is this how he wants to end his public service career? That's what they're asking. You know, in politics, Mr. Johnston, you are only remembered for your last win or loss. They don't remember anything else. With this decision, with your apparent willingness to drink from Justin Trudeau's poison chalice, you will be remembered for something else entirely. You won't be remembered for an extraordinary resume, I don't think. You will be remembered for getting involved with something that is so beneath you. Don't do it. Resign, refuse. But for God's sake, don't do this for Justin Trudeau. Sincerely, all of us. I'm Warren Kinsella for Sun Media. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to follow us on all your favorite platforms.